Hello ladies and gentle nerds, my name is Dylloop and welcome back to my Factorio game, Season 2, Episode 6. So last episode we were kind of prepping for war by getting our ammo factory up and running, and I said that I would do a couple of maintenance tasks off camera. I built a new smelting system for our stone, and that is to give us some more walls, hopefully, and we could use it for paths and whatnot. I had to expand my power because I was running out. I expanded the iron. Even though I'm never going to use that much, I expanded it just to cover everything. I'm getting a lot of attacks all the time. So I basically put these turrets out, surrounded them by walls. Some of them I stuck radars in just to start to explore the map a little bit because I can't even get out there without getting attacked. They're running all the time. I did explore out here manually, and there were two bases here, but I brought them back until I realized that this whole line of bases just comes all the way out here. I think we're fully surrounded, so we have our work cut out for us. Uh-oh, I'm getting attacked. Let's move out from the front lines here. Let's fall back a little bit. Now my radars did find some copper, which is good because I'm gonna be running out shortly, and then we have coal up here, and the only thing we need is iron. Unfortunately, I don't see any iron yet. As you can see, my copper is dwindling, and so is my coal. Copper's worse off, so I'll probably grab that one first, because we do have coal for days. I mean, I have two patches. I have an extra patch. Now that I have ammo, I want to remove this rock as well. Let's tidy this up a bit. Bam! Tidied up. So I went ahead and mapped out what I'm going to be doing today because I'm kind of on a tight schedule for this episode. I would like to get a lot done. So mainly just going and exploring a little bit, wiping out a couple biter bases, the usual. So this is the start of my engines that will basically eventually be logistic spots. This here will be making our pipe. This here will be making our gear wheels. I just got to put in the inserters, and this here will be making engines. And so let's see, show you guys how I have this set up. So the steel comes in and gets side loaded onto this belt. The gear wheels will be inserted onto the belt like so, and then the pipes will come in. So now all I need to do is first of all, let's take this out. It's not really needed. I need to split off iron to this. So to do that, I was thinking I would just do something like this and just have it run off one line. And then how did I have my gear factory set up? 2 to 1. So I could just do this. One. Oh, need more inserters. More inserters. Unfortunately, I have a lot of ore in my inventory as well. This is just going to be that with these craft. They take one iron pipe. They craft in 0.5 seconds. So just one inserter ought to do. And this will double load the belt evenly. And then I'll need the inserters for that. But let's kick this over first so that it can give me a little bit of a backlog of ore for me. So where do I want to split this off? Probably about here. I can't wait until I get a double belt setup going. And you know what? It might help to actually run the belt the proper way. So there we are. We have some iron. I just need to hook these into some power, and that'll start pumping out pipes for me. I'm noticing, unfortunately, that only one inserter is grabbing out. I should probably just put yellow inserters down for this. That way they're slow enough that they will evenly grab from the belt. But yeah, that'll double load for me and go into the engine factories. These will... Let me power it up and get everything set up. So this is a build I use on my live stream save. And engines, they take these one steel, one gear wheel, and 2 pipe. So basically, we can just have a single blue inserter into each of them. Technically, you don't even need a blue inserter. You can use yellow, because they take so long to craft. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's use yellow to save power, because I'm kind of hurting on power right now. This save is just off to a slow start, which I'm glad, because it actually makes it more interesting. Not a slow start per se, it's just a rough start. With we're getting attacked, I have very little resources, and I think that'll make the game a little more interesting, just because things end up happening a little differently. and then I'll just output onto this belt. Now these, let's bring this in. These are going to merge into one belt because I'm going to have another setup on this side. So let's see, that's right. This needs to come out by 1. That's good. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, I had to cough there. So this can bring in here and just merge into a splitter. I might move this up just a slight bit here. So if this, let me craft some splitters. I'm running out of copper, unfortunately. So let's grab some. Our copper supplies are dwindling, and before it was my iron was my issue, and now copper is. We'll hook up our trains hopefully pretty soon. Okay, so I want, this is actually going to come in and just turn like that. And this one's going to come in like this. Actually, let's bring it over by 1 more. That's not going to work. It will if I do that. Perfect. I'll just do that. I'm going to have a chest here. This is going to be a smart inserter. I'm going to need some wire as well. Unfortunately, I don't. Cancel that. Don't want a smart inserter. No. Dang it. Alright, so I'll just use a blue inserter and limit this to 6 stacks of belt. That's a lot, but I'm going to need it for RSO. Look at this. We can now make ourselves a vehicle. Car. Apparently I have twice as many engines as I need. There we are. Let's make 2 cars just in case. That's good. Alright, so next off, let's take ourselves a wooden chest and throw in the ammo that we don't need. I'm going to throw in the iron stick just because I'll never use it. I got a fish, that's fine. This pickaxe I don't need. These burner miners I don't need. Good. Kill it. Okay. So let's make kind of a central chest here. About here-ish. I can throw in all my stuff that I don't need on me at the moment that I'm afraid of losing. So I have 48 alien artifacts. Like I said, I went and killed a couple of bases. I should have blown up that iron as well. Or that armor. So just stuff that I don't need right now and I don't really care to lose, I'll just throw in here. I'm not really worried about losing much. It's just no need to have it on me. So we have a lot of ammo here. I did craft quite a few turrets. I have 11 turrets ready to go. So let's place our car down and give it some fuel, throw in some ammo, and get rolling. So I kind of want to get up north here and figure out what's going on with this up here. Because scout this out a little bit. I do have quite a few biter bases north and to the northwest. So I kind of want to see what's right. Uh-oh, we got a biter attack incoming. Yeah, come get me, bros. That base has been launching a lot of attacks as well. I might target that one first-ish. Maybe. I don't know. I'm really not entirely sure on how I want to handle this. Because if I can just fend off the attacks for as long as possible, they don't evolve as fast. And I'm, like I already said, I'm going to avoid victory polling. Actually, I decided on something about that. I'm not going to avoid victory polling, but I'm only going to victory poll 1 steel chest. Sorry, no. I'll do iron for now. I'll do steel later. Every time I get a base. Every time I kill a base, I'll do 1 steel chest. That way it's like, it kind of has a resource cost, and they can still expand towards me to make it hard, but they won't overwhelm me. So let me go ahead and save here just in case. If I die more than a couple of times, I'm gonna try a different approach. So I'm just gonna push up here and throw down ourselves a turret. Oh man, that's a lot of them. Hopefully that's not too loud. Alright, let's just push in here. I need to take these bases out. They're doing a number on my base. So while that's taking care of that one, I can get this one. Get those. Fighting is kind of boring, so I'm going to try not to do it too much, but I did want to handle this ASAP, and it just so happened that I had everything up and running this episode. I didn't want to run all the way over here, so I wanted to build engines. Alright, that's one down, more to go. I seem to have turned off the enemy expansion candidate chunks. Ooh. Maybe I don't want those on. Do I want them on or no? Urgh. It's hard. They make the game a little bit easier. I'm going to keep them on simply because with RSO you have such big distances between everything that it can cause issues with, I mean, you can't get full radar coverage. It's impossible. Alright, so let's get these turrets. Actually, I want to replace this one and repair it. And let's explore to the east a little bit and figure out what's over there. I am still debating on whether I want a victory pole or not. I think I might if it becomes too much of a problem. And as you can see, by these chunks, we're pretty surrounded, so it might start becoming an issue. Ugh. This is I don't want to do combat on camera, but this isn't required because I'm gonna get annihilated otherwise. And the farther you can push them back during your first attack, the better, because they start evolving more afterwards. Oh, here comes the biters. This base is relatively small. There's no worms. That's good. I should be able to just muscle it. And just throw in some ammo for that. We'll get one of these down. Throw in some ammo. And just push our way in. There's some resources over here as well, and those will be helpful. I love this heavy armor for small biters. They don't do much to it. Push in. Oh, get out of here. Alright, so a lot of these green dots are going to disappear. That's good. And then I'll do the victory pulling. I'll just use stone wall for this. I don't really have the resources to use the iron chests yet. I will eventually. If I do decide to victory pull, I'll use, like, I won't use wood chests, because wood chests is cheap. I at least want to have a cost to it. Whoa, we got a big base right here. We got some worms. Small. Yeah, they're small worms. We can handle it. Let's push in and just get a turret down. This isn't going to be more than one episode of this. If I'm not finished cleaning up biters this episode, I'll do it off camera. Let me get a turret in here. Unfortunately, it's attacking the base and not the worms. That's alright. There's just so many worms. Get out of here. There's another one. Focus on the worms is the key, because they do a decent amount of damage with the ranged attacks. That was a weird noise. I think it came from the spawner. Alright, there we go. Another base bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one does. Another one does. Alright, where did I leave my car? It's way down here. Let's grab it and move up. So, it looks like I found that iron patch I was hoping for. It's not that far away, actually. I was thinking RSO is like going to be bigger distances, especially the older one. But that's alright. Let's pick up this turret. It's got 100 rounds in it. Don't want to leave that behind. Oh, pissed him off. Get away. Alright, so we got some worms here as well. Oh! Big swarm. Let's get rid of them. Let me toss down a turret here. It can take care of the base. I'll get one here that can take care of the 2 worms. And then if I stick one right here, it'll take care of the worm and then the bases, which will be nice. Hopefully. Oh, I'm getting low on health here as well. Let's say eat that fish that I carried. That I got. And I think that's it for this space. As soon as this one's gone, it should be pretty clear in this area, and then I'll go up to the northwest and get those 2 bases up there. But look at that, we have our iron secured. We're gonna have a similar fight with the copper. We're gonna have to clear out this area. We got some water over here. Hopefully I don't run into water going south into my base, because that would suck. I hate having to move around water. It's the only map option I changed. Oop, don't pick up the car. No, put that back. I put it on very little water. I think I did small or very small. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Either way, it shouldn't have too much water, which is easier to just build and not have to worry about water. And then I have the landfill mod if needed for that kind of stuff. So it looks like we have another base up here. I'm not going to worry about up here too much just yet. My pollution isn't quite there yet. I'm going to get this one in the west, and then hopefully that will do it for this episode, and then I can clear up bases off camera. Yeah, our pollution's not quite to that base, which is good. But down here it is, so I need to clear these out. And I'll push them back off camera because it's just simpler. I can spend some time to do it, and you guys don't have to watch the boring stuff. Because I can push them back a fair distance off camera. Oh, look, they're amassing for another attack. Let's get in there before they launch it. Because those attacks still get through my defenses when they're big ones. I don't have a full wall set up yet, so let's get rid of this guy. Have some ammo. It's like having two people shooting. It's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna need some more repair packs. Did I bring enough resources for them? Yes, I did. Give me some of those. I think that was it for this base. Now we got that big one over there, so let's grab that. Yeah, I was told by a couple people that the combat is relatively boring in this game to watch for YouTube, and I do understand why. So I decided that I won't show too much of it. Like, if I get new technology like laser turrets, I'll show you guys. But these turret pushes are not fun to watch. I know that. It's just basically pushing forward little by little and try not to get eaten. Let's have that turret help us out here. I'm gonna throw down another turret. Oh, this one's taking some heavy damage. Let's clear it out. It's fights like this one that are interesting, where you just push too hard a little bit and you run into issues. Get out of here, worm. You're giving me issues. But yeah, the trick is that I've learned is sneak attack the biters and don't attack until you have enough resources to wipe them out a good distance. Oh, look, we're in worm range apparently. I'll let these turrets stay for now. I still got some work to do up here. Let's get that. Oh no, that worm's doing some number on me. And I think this is it for that base. We got one more worm, which isn't a big deal. I can just kill that by myself. No turrets needed. No assembly required. Alright, let's get this. Pick it all up and move on. So I think that's it for the bases. I'm actually getting attacked from this one towards the west, so I might run down there and check it out, because I'm not going to get to what I wanted to this episode anyways, so we might as well just finish it off with a bang, really. And then next episode we'll do building, and I'll kill bases off camera as needed. Where did I... Dude, where's my car? Come on, where did I put my car? Seriously? Oh look, I left a turret up there too. We'll go grab that. My car's up here. So I noticed the colors were all off on YouTube, and I don't know why that is on these videos. They're very, very light. And it's 1080p, it's like 1500 kilobits a second for the bit rate, so that's like really good. YouTube recommends 8000, so I have not 1500, I have 15,000. So I have almost double what YouTube actually recommends as their minimum. So yeah, it should be pretty good. Alright, look, it looks like this is just a nice small base. I might as well just capture it real quick, get it out of my life. And get the worms first, because like I said, they do the most damage. Turrets just make it so much faster. Alright, So that looks like that one's done. Let's hop back in the car and continue this way a little bit. If I'm going to have to expand this way, I want to make sure it's relatively clear of biters. And looks like we have a whole line of biters here and a giant forest. I'm kind of glad for this. I needed that. I have no wood. I'm like hurting on wood at my base. Alright, you guys are gonna be an issue for me later. Yeah, go ahead and chew on my body, I don't care. That sounded weird. Go ahead and try and eat me. It won't work. My armor is teeth defying. I just realized this is a medium worm and it's kicking my butt. Ah, man, they're evolving. I almost died. Almost died, and you didn't do anything. So let's repair this. It looks like I have a base up north a little bit, and it's time to end the episode. So as you can see, these green dots reappeared. And so I know that there's a base still up there. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this in for now. Make sure they don't expand on me. Next episode, I kind of want to start automating some of the basic rail yard kind of stuff, chain signals and that stuff, because I'm gonna need to start expanding into more territory already. It's only the 6th episode, and I have to get a train network going. I'm thinking we'll have a copper one here, iron up north, and then we'll have to do a coal up there too. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.